If you love The Water Magician for its calm magic, cozy world building, and low-stress power fantasy, today we're diving into 7 anime that hit that same peaceful but addicting vibe, with emotions, humor, and a little existential damage included. Kicking off with number 7, Ascendance of a Bookworm. This one looks harmless at first. Tiny, sickly girl. Books. Paper. No explosions. And then boom, you're emotionally invested in the economics of ink like your life depends on it. Ascendance of a Bookworm scratches that same itch scratch. The Water Magician does. Slow burn magic, thoughtful progression, and a main character who wins by using her brain, not flashy spells. Mine isn't overpowered in the I punch gods way. She's overpowered in the I will reinvent civilization because I miss books way. The magic system is subtle but meaningful, and when it finally flexes, it hits harder because you earned it. The nobles? Absolutely unbearable, which is kind of the point. Watching mine outplay people who underestimate her never gets old. It's cozy, but not boring. Emotional, but not melodramatic. And just like The Water Magician, it respects your patience. If you enjoy methodical world building, gentle fantasy vibes, and protagonists who change the world one small step at a time, this anime will quietly consume your soul. You won't even notice until you're arguing about paper-making techniques online at 2 a.m. Sliding to number 6, the Saint's magic power is omnipotent. This is what happens when an isekai decides to relax, drink some tea, and let vibes carry the plot. The Saint's magic power is omnipotent feels like the Water Magician's calmer cousin, the one who heals people, grows herbs, and accidentally becomes a walking miracle without ever raising her voice. Sei isn't loud, she's not dramatic, she's just absurdly competent. And the world slowly realizes it messed up by ignoring her. The magic here is soothing, almost therapeutic. Potions sparkle, plants grow beautifully, and nobody's screaming about demon lords every 5 minutes. That said, the pacing is deliberately slow, so if your attention span is powered by explosions, this might test you. But if you loved The Water Magician for its atmosphere and gentle power growth, this hits perfectly. Also, the male leads, surprisingly respectful. No weird isekai nonsense, just admiration and soft romance simmering in the background. It's an anime you watch to unwind, not to stress. And honestly, sometimes that's exactly what fantasy should be. Landing on number 5, Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill. Now let's talk about an isekai that said, what if the real superpower was groceries? This anime has no business being as entertaining as it is. Mukoda's ability isn't combat magic, it's online shopping, and somehow that turns him into the most valuable guy in the room. The comparison to The Water Magician comes from the pacing and tone. This show is chill, character-driven, and weirdly comforting. Watching legendary beasts lose their minds over modern seasoning is comedy gold. The world building doesn't rush, the stakes stay manageable, and the focus is on everyday survival done intelligently. No forced drama. No edgy twists, just good food, good vibes, and an MC who wants peace but keeps attracting monsters like a magnet. It's also sneakily smart, showing how small conveniences can break a fantasy economy. If you enjoyed the low-stress competence and thoughtful living aspect of The Water Magician, this one feels like coming home after a long day. Plus, you'll never look at fantasy rations the same way again. Looking at number 4. I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level. This anime is what happens when burnout gets reincarnated. Literally. Azusa doesn't want power, she doesn't want fame, she just wants to vibe forever, and accidentally becomes one of the strongest beings alive. Sound familiar? That's where the Water Magician connection kicks in. Power growth happens naturally, almost by accident, and the show never takes itself too seriously. It's cozy fantasy with found family energy. Everyone's overpowered, but nobody's flexing about it. The conflicts are low stakes, the comedy is character-based, and the pacing is relaxed without feeling empty. Villains show up, get humbled, and sometimes join the family because why not? If you're tired of edgy protagonists screaming about destiny, this anime is a breath of fresh air. It's wholesome without being childish and funny without forcing jokes. Perfect for fans who like watching characters live peacefully in a magical world they actually enjoy. Crashing into number 3, Grimgar of Fantasy and Ash. Okay, tone shift, but trust me, number 3, it'll mess with your head in the best way possible. Grimgar is what happens when isekai removes the safety net. No instant mastery, no convenient power-ups. Magic is slow, exhausting, and terrifying. Like the water magician, it respects the process of learning. But here, failure hurts a lot. The world feels grounded, the fights feel desperate, and every small victory feels earned. This is the anti-power fantasy, yet it still shares that immersive, methodical world building. You care about resources, you care about teamwork, you care because the anime makes you feel the weight of survival. It's beautiful, melancholic, and painfully human. If the water magician made you appreciate patience and growth, Grimgar takes that idea and says, cool, now suffer emotionally. Not for everyone, but unforgettable. Approaching number 2, the Faraway Paladin. This one is criminally underrated. The Faraway Paladin blends faith, magic, and morality in a way that feels old school but refreshing. Will's growth is slow, disciplined, and deeply emotional, very similar to the water magician's structured power development. Magic here isn't flashy for no reason. It has cost, rules, and consequences. The early episodes hit hard, emotionally speaking, and the world feels ancient and lived in. This anime takes fantasy seriously without being grimdark. It asks big questions about purpose, responsibility, and belief, all while delivering solid action and lore. If you love the thoughtful side of the water magician, this is a must-watch. Finally, number 1, By the Grace of the Gods. This is peak cozy isekai. No stress, no pressure, just vibes. Ryoma is absurdly talented, but he's also kind, curious, and genuinely happy to be alive. The magic system is detailed, especially the slime research, which scratches that same analytical itch for Reli. The water magician does so well. Watching Ryoma experiment, improve, and help people feels rewarding without artificial tension. The world reacts logically to his abilities, and the pacing lets you enjoy the journey. It's comfort anime at its finest. Perfect for fans who want calm progression, meaningful magic, and a protagonist who improves the world simply by existing. And that's the list. 7 anime that capture that calm, thoughtful magic the water magician fans crave. If you've seen any of these, drop your takes below. Like the video, subscribe for more anime deep dives, and tell me which number you'd defend in a heated argument.